I'm Marcus Mapes, and I'm from Hemet, California. I live in Yuma, Arizona, by the foothills now. Right now I'm working for Tech Systems. Before I was working at Station S6 at our air station. They're basically like the tech guys of the Marine Corps. Coming out of high school, I did ROTC for a few years, and I enjoyed it. It was fun. I liked the uniform. Maybe that's what sold me. The Marine Corps was my first job coming out of high school, and although there are some things you gotta give away, some little rights, some little privileges, some freedom, there is a lot of benefits out of it. I'd never had to worry about paying rent or paying certain kinds of bills. So when you decide that you do want to get out and that's all you knew, since you've been independent, it's having that fear of just like, okay, well, now you got to join the rest of the real world and you got to get a job, you got to pay for bills. And so it's kind of a scary jump. I decided to get out only because my career had gone a little downhill. It was a really hard uphill battle, learning my job as an avionics technician. It didn't come easy to me, and I made a lot of mistakes. Every single day that I was there working that, it felt like I was wasting time. I just knew that it's just like, maybe this isn't meant for me, and I should be looking to something else that I'm interested in. And that's when I started looking into networking, and then when I found NextGen. After I started looking into the Network Plus program, and I was looking through Jacob's videos, and I was learning a lot more than what I did through the few tech classes that I got through college. The way that he was teaching the lessons, it came a lot easier. He explained it very well. He used visuals. I liked the way that he taught. He just made it exciting. And I started thinking, I'm like, well, what else does this website have to offer? And I saw the Zero to Engineer program. And I was reading some of the success stories on their blogs and people that have been through the program and how it's worked through them. And to schedule a 30-minute call, and I just asked about it because I was just kind of interested. I studied hard, I kept at it, and I learned a lot really quickly. Right after getting my CCENT, I tried applying for jobs because I was like, yay, I can finally put an actual certification on my resume involving IT stuff, so I might be able to get an IT job. Before, I couldn't if I got nothing to show. Put out at least 30 applications within those few days after getting it, and it didn't work. And that's why I decided to see if I can shadow our Station S6 to see if I can get some experience on paper. They were glad I was interested, and they showed me some stuff. The second or third day I was there was an issue that we were working on, and Rob had just had a mentor call the night before and talked about this exact same problem, which is ironic because I ended up checking that for this problem that we were having over there. Being the exact same one, I found it and we fixed it, and they were happy that that it was fixed, but also kind of impressed that someone from the Air Wing that has no experience in IT all of a sudden can come over here and can run commands in the CLI and troubleshoot and figure out these things. The Western Regional Manager had come that day, and he pulled me aside and he asked if I was interested in getting a job there because I was already there, I was already shadowing, and they said that I know my stuff and it looks like I like it and I'm really passionate about it. So there was really no interview. My wife was excited, she was happy about it, especially because we were getting out and I didn't want to do the same job that I had been doing, but then all of a sudden this great news hey, we're gonna be all right. And on top of that, I got my foot in the door now. Just having this job right now, I've doubled my pay since I've been in the military. Before NextGen T in the Marine Corps as a sergeant, only about $32,000 to $35,000 a year, although the benefits did make up for that. But when I had gotten out and I started my first job coming out of the Marine Corps, working for Evening Tech at Station S6, I was earning $28.45 an hour, which was significant pay bump already. And after working there for about 6 months, I moved to a different subcontracting company. I will be earning $85,000 a year annually when I get onto the main contract after this initial period is up. That's the one thing about NextGen that I truly loved, is the fact that if you're learning something online, distance learning, if the material is just streamlined all the same, if you can't edit it, if you can't ask questions during that lesson. But with the mentor sessions, it's exactly that. Is if you had any questions during any of the stuff that you learn, you could always ask them through there, and they'll full on make a whole new example just to explain to you. So they go the extra mile, and now it's just become such a big thing, and they're making it more affordable, and they're updating a bunch of different things to make it easier. They're trying to expand, and like, this is going to be huge because they're changing education when it comes to learning about IT. I'm Marcus Mapes, and thanks to NextGen T, I leveled up.